The Story of Maya the Bee. Once upon a time, there was a beehive on a tree in the forest, and everyone inside was busy. It was a very important day, the day the eggs hatched and the young bees arrived. This is the story of Maya the bee. The queen of the hive went to the egg hatching area to give names to the newborn bees. When it was the turn of our heroine, the queen's assistant, Cassandra, said, "Your name will be Maya." Maya replied, "Maya? Wait, why Maya? And why do we even have names?" Cassandra was surprised and said, "Well, I didn't know there would be questions. All right, we all have names so that others can call us. Imagine if I said, 'Hey, bee.' All the bees who heard the call would look up, thinking they were the ones being addressed." Cassandra laughed and said, "Do you understand now, Maya?" Maya replied, "Yes, I get it. We are similar, but we are different too." "Exactly right," said Cassandra. "Good thinking, Maya. Everyone, follow me." Maya was amazed. It felt like she was inside a shining golden bubble. All the bees were busy with their tasks. Some were cleaning the walls of the hive, others were storing pollen in something called the jewel, and some were walking in a single file. Cassandra said, "Everyone has a job. The cleaners clean, the gatherers collect, and the workers, well, work." Maya asked, "Why do we have to work?" Julian, another bee, replied, "What kind of bee are you? Bees don't ask questions." Cassandra scolded him. "Don't be so rude, Julian. She's just a child. Maya, we must work or we would be useless and get lost. If we don't clean, the hive will get dirty. If we don't collect nectar—" Maya interrupted. "What is nectar?" Cassandra explained. "Nectar from flowers is what we use to make honey. Do you see those bees? They are the gatherers who bring nectar from flowers. The workers then turn it into honey." Maya asked, "How do they carry the nectar from the flowers?" Cassandra smiled. "Oh, sweet little one. In our honey stomachs, of course. We all have one." Maya exclaimed, "Oh, is that where I feel hungry?" Cassandra laughed. "No, that one is for food." Julian grumbled, "If we keep entertaining her, we'll never get anywhere today." Maya asked, "Why do we need to hurry anyway?" Days passed, and every young bee found a job. Some cleaned the hive, some cleared away dry leaves, others gathered nectar, and some stood guard to protect the hive from intruders. Everyone had a fixed role except Maya. She had a different perspective. When others cleaned with their hands, she tried blowing on the dirt and thought the work was done. When the guards marched in a line, she would walk beside them, and one guard complained, "Why are you bothering me?" Maya replied, "I can't seem to find my place, so I thought I'd join you." The guard said, "Well, you're walking the wrong way." Maya responded, "But you are you, and I am me. How can I walk like you? Can you walk like this?" Then Maya started hopping like a playful child. The guard tried, but couldn't manage with his large body. Frustrated, he said, "What are you doing?" "Oh no, now the others have left me behind." Neither the queen nor her assistant Cassandra could find a place for Maya. She was always fascinated by everything and kept asking questions. One day, Maya wandered near the queen and marveled at the crown on her head. She asked, "What is that on your head?" A guard hurried over. "You can't talk to the queen. Apologies, Your Majesty." The queen asked Maya, "Why don't you work where we tell you to?" Maya replied, "I don't know. Everyone is always so busy, working non-stop. It doesn't make me happy. But I was happy when I fell from the jewel and started spinning around. I think my dream is to fly and see the world." The queen was shocked. "Dreams? Happiness? What kind of bee are you? Bees don't dream." Cassandra pleaded, "Please, Your Majesty, Don't be upset. I've tried hard, but she dreams of flying outside. Maybe she could gather nectar. That could be her purpose." The queen was astonished. Asking a bee what she wants to do is quite strange and confusing. But if it's best, so be it. She's old enough to collect nectar. Train her well, and then send her out. "Yes, your majesty," replied Cassandra. Maya learned everything about flowers and how to follow the swarm. She was warned many times not to fly alone and was especially cautioned about hornets, the bees' fiercest enemies, who always tried to steal honey and harm the hive. Maya said, "We could sting them." Cassandra explained, "Hornets are clever, Maya. They wear armor, and we can only sting them on their necks. No bee has ever successfully stung a hornet before. Be careful." Maya replied, "I will." Then Maya waved goodbye to Cassandra and left with the swarm. It was her first journey outside the hive. Maya was amazed by the trees, plants, and flowers. "What a beautiful place! I could fly all day," she said. One of the bees in a swarm reminded her, "We're here to work, Maya, not just fly. Stay with the group." But Maya couldn't resist the joy of flying freely. Soon she saw a lake and approached it. Seeing her reflection in the water, she said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. Hello, I'm Maya the bee. And who are you? You look like a bee too, and quite lovely. Wait, are you mimicking me? That's rude of you. You're very impolite." A grasshopper sitting on a leaf floating on the lake chuckled, "Well, well, what do we have here? A human pretending to be a bee?" Maya was confused. "Pretending? I'm a bee, not a human. And this one," she pointed to her reflection, "is very rude." The grasshopper laughed. "That's your reflection, not a rude bee. You were being rude to yourself, just like humans who create problems in their own minds. Anyway, who are you with?" Maya realized she was mistaken. "Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Maya." The grasshopper replied, "Maya the bee? I heard you introduce yourself to your reflection." Maya said, "Yes, I came with the swarm to gather nectar." "Wait, where is my swarm? They've left." The grasshopper asked, "Did you lose your way? What will you do now?" Maya answered, "I'll collect some nectar and try to find my way back." The grasshopper suggested, "There are some lovely flowers over there. Give them a try." Maya thanked him. "Thank you, Mr. Grasshopper." The grasshopper smiled. "Call me Flip." Maya replied, "Thank you, Mr. Flip." Maya collected as much nectar as she could and flew back home, navigating through trees and bushes. She got tired and decided to rest for a while. But as she searched for a flower to land on, two hornets suddenly grabbed her and locked her in a small chamber. Maya was scared and tried to escape, but couldn't. She sat and cried, "What should I do now?" She overheard one of the hornet guards talking to another. "I'll tell you the secret plan. We'll teach those bees a harsh lesson." The other hornet replied, "Should I get my pen to write this down?" The first guard said, "No need. We'll attack their hive tomorrow. Be ready." The second guard asked, "And what about this bee?" The first one replied, "We'll deal with her in the morning. Let's go. We have work to do." The hornets didn't realize that Maya had heard everything. "They're going to attack the hive," she whispered. "I can't give up. I must save my family." Maya stayed awake all night, thinking of a plan. She remembered that hornets could only be stung on their necks, determined she knew what she had to do. In the morning, one of the hornets came to get her. Where is she? He wondered. Maya had hidden on the ceiling. She attacked and stung him on the neck, paralyzing him. "I must warn the queen," she said, and flew as fast as she could to the hive. Maya told the queen everything she had heard. The queen was alarmed. "Oh no! Warn everyone! We must prepare for battle." The bees got ready and fought the hornets with all their strength. They flew high and stung the hornets' necks as Maya had taught them. The hornets, confused and overwhelmed, retreated. The entire hive celebrated their victory. The queen said to Maya, "We are so grateful to you, Maya. You saved us with your cleverness and bravery." "Thank you," Maya replied. "This is my home. I'll do anything to protect it." The queen smiled. "Oh, my dear, I'm proud of you. Maya, what do you want to become when you grow up?" Maya thought for a moment. "I want to become a teacher. I'll share my knowledge with all the bees so they can be their true selves." The queen was surprised. "Be their true selves?" Maya explained. "Yes, everyone asked me what kind of bee I am. Well, I'm just me, and everyone should be themselves too." One young bee said, "I want to be myself too." Another bee joked, "Being yourself is boring. Be like me instead." The queen laughed. "Maya, you are a wonderful teacher. We are lucky to have you. Well done, little one."